Coach Marcus Hodges here with Separation Team Basketball. Today I want to talk to you guys about footwork in the paint. Being able to finish in the paint is not all about your athleticism, it's about your pivots, it's about your fades, it's about being able to read and react with your feet and also your hands. And that's what I want to really focus on and kind of dive deep in. When you get to the paint, are you able to understand your feet? Are you also able to understand your touch around the basket? Something you don't want to miss. You already know, man. Let's get it. All right, once again, footwork inside the paint is extremely important. Whether you're guard or big, you gotta be able to have proper footwork if you wanna be able to play at a high level and also being able to finish. So right now we're gonna focus on inside, outside footwork. So I'm gonna start off in the staggered stance. I'm going one dribble, two steps. So as I dribble on my inside foot, I'll go right, left, 1, 2. I want the ball to slightly go up, and as it's going up, I'm going in a circular motion clockwise, and I'll take a step and being able to finish. So it's gonna be a hard one dribble, two steps. I go here, 1, 2, I show, then I take my step and being able to finish at the basket. All right, in that staggered stance, we just focus on being able to come to that speed stop, 1, 2, shot fake, that circular motion with a step through finish. Now I want to step 2, so I'm simply stepping to the rim. So as I go 1, 2, I go up. I'm going to keep the ball now on that left shoulder, and now I'm going to take that step, and I'm stepping right to the rim with that outside foot. So once again, my footwork is here, 2 steps again, 1, 2, I show, keep my hips down, keeping the ball outside shoulder, finishing right at the rim. These are gonna be all reads. If I can get that defender to get up, if I can get him to bite, I wanna be able to step to the rim and be able to finish at the basket. He bites, I step and finish. Really elite footwork, not being in a big rush, being able to understand that defense. Once you get enough of these reps, they become second nature. You're able to read and then finish right at the rim. Make sure you log in and sign up for our app. We have a very new app that you're able to not only just communicate with me, but we have a daily regimen where you're able to work on your complete player game, from defense to offense to IQ. And once again, you're gonna have a community of players where you're able to talk to the players and also myself as well. If you wanna see further breakdowns, make sure you download that app. You already know, let's get it. Starting that staggered stance again. Now definitely working on our touch. 1 dribble, 2 steps. I go 1, 2, ball goes up. I try to step through. Notice I put the ball away. Once I'm here, I notice I don't have, once again, that step through my floater. We're stepping to the rim. So now I'm gonna reverse pivot out right about here. I'm not gonna get all the way square. I'm gonna work on just my touch now with my left hand, soft little floater. Last one here, working on, starting off in that staggered stance. I have that 1 dribble, 2 steps that we've been working on. 1, 2, I show ball. It starts to go outside of my frame towards that left shoulder, and now I'm stepping back. So we already had the step through. We've had the step to the rim, and then now we're simply fading or stepping uphill away, being able to work on that touch. Now that we've gotten all the breakdown work, I want to add some handles. So the handle might not be exactly game-like, but I'm working on your handle, working on getting back to that spot. So ball's gonna start in my left hand, closest from the baseline. I'm going double cross, 1, 2, make sure we get wide. So I go 1, 2, I'm going hard between, and I want my core and shoulders to shift, and now I'm skipping out of it. So I'll skip away, 1, that next dribble's hard like I'm gonna shoot. Once again, keep those hips down, and I'm going that circular motion right to my step through. All right, now here, same method. We're going double cross, between, skipped away, 1, 2. Now, as I'm starting to jump, my defender now is gonna be closer on me. So as I get in that shot fake, that ball is gonna tuck away. And as I'm tucking away that basketball, I'm getting into a reverse pivot. So once again, this foot, I'm jumping, that foot can lift, and I wanna jump to the rim. A lot of players that are working on this their first time, balance is gonna be a huge issue. So really focus on not always making the layup, even though that's gonna be extremely important, but how is your balance? Because in the game, there's gonna be some type of contact, and you gotta be able to fight through that contact and still finish at the basket. If you only wanna do one dribble, that's fine. Understand, you got a lot more space to cover to finish at the rim. Boom. As you see there, if you decide to take that one dribble, angle's gonna be different. Your distance from the basket is gonna be different. But if you wanna be a guy to play inside these 13 to 14 feet, it's just footwork you gotta have. The big question is always asked, that's a travel, that's a travel. Is that a travel? Well, this is not a travel. As I'm starting to go, I go inside, outside, 1, 2. So right now, my left foot's my pivot foot. And now when I step and lift up that pivot foot can't hit the ground again with the ball in my hand. So long as I go step through and I step and I take a jump and release the ball out of my hands, I'll be fine. So I wanna go ahead and dead that conversation in the basketball world. That's not a travel. You'll see it at the high school, WNBA, NBA level. The elite players understand it's not a travel, and that's how a lot of players that play in the post are able to gain that separation. Those athletic guys love to jump. They'll simply show that ball, but their hips will stay down where they're still being able to be explosive, and they'll work on their step through, their step two, and then also their reverse pivot. You have to understand it, what a travel is, what a travel is not, how you can manipulate the game as much as possible, because that's where the game is going. Understanding the rules and then being able to bend them a little bit, but really add them and put them in your bag. If you like today's footwork, make sure you comment, like, hit the bell notification. We have a lot of uploads coming for you. Coach Marcus Hodges with Separation Team Training. You already know, man, let's get it.